So basically, cumulative frequency, number of students, that is frequency, is given over here 3. It is given 3, then 3. Firstly, less than 43.50, there is none, so you wrote none. Then we have 48.50, so 48.50 comes in this range, okay. 48.50 basically in this range, okay. So 3, we have wrote 3. Then 3 plus 4, then 7, 7 plus 5, then 12, 12 plus 7, then 19, 19 plus 9 is 28, 28 plus 8 is 36, simple. Now in the same way, 36 it goes over here, okay, like, okay. So over here 36 is written 36, or over there you wrote 33.3. Why? Because you just subtracted this 3, okay. Then 36 minus 36, 29 plus 4, over here 33, 24, that is 24 plus 5 or 29. So basically what over here is going on is that we can see that it is 36, 37, 38, 39, 40 or 33. This one is gap of 3. Over here is the gap of 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 4. Over here is the gap of 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 5. Over here is the gap of 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Then 7. Over here is a gap of 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Okay, 9, and over here is the gap of 10. So basically what we are doing over here, can you see that is 0, when you add 8, that is 8, then you add these things are what? Over here, that is 3, 4, 5, 7 and 9, and like that you wrote 0 over here, okay. Then 0 plus 8 you will be writing over here, that is more than cumulative frequency, this is less than cumulative frequency, okay. Now frequency density of a class interval, it may be defined as the ratio of the frequency of that class interval to the corresponding class and length. The frequency densities for the first 2 class intervals of the frequency distribution of weights of BBA students are 3/5 and 4/5, 0.60 and 0.80 respectively. Now, relative frequency and percentage frequency of a class interval. Relative frequency of a class interval may be defined as the ratio of the class frequency to the total frequency, which I already stated in my formula book. Percentage frequency of a class interval may be defined as the ratio of class frequency to the total frequency expressed as percentage. So you will be multiplying it by 100, okay, or dividing it by 100 simply. For the last example, the relative frequencies for the first 2 class intervals are itna, 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 respectively. The percentage are itna, itna, itna. Okay, it is quite obvious. Okay, nice. Graphical representation, histogram, area diagram, frequency polygon, or gives cumulative frequency graphs. Histogram or area diagram. This is very convenient way to represent a frequency distribution. Histogram helps us to get an idea of the frequency curve of the variable under study. Some statistical measure can be obtained by using a histogram. A comparison made of frequencies for different class intervals is possible in this mode of diagrammatic representation. So basically, it is for diagrammatic representation. In order to draw a histogram, the class limit are first converted into corresponding class boundaries. So we have to convert in class boundaries in series of adjacent rectangles on each class interval, with the class interval as the base or breadth of the frequency or frequency density. Usually the class interval are not uniform in the length or altitude or directed. Okay, this is the what? This is the histogram. Here you pick the largest bar. Over here you make a slice. Over here you make a slice with the adjacent bars, and there you will find the mode is over here. You can just point it over here and you will find it. It's the mode. Frequency polygon, this is the frequency polygon, simple. Now usually frequency polygon is made for single frequency distribution. However, you apply for group frequency, now simple, you just make the midpoints, join them together. Midpoints are these midpoints, join them together, that is your frequency polygon. And frequency curve, you make it simply. Ogives or cumulative frequency graph is this one, ogive or frequency cumulative graph, okay. Then we have something like quartile, lower quartile, it is 25 basically, that is 25, okay, that is lower quartile. Second quartile is median, upper quartile is 75% part of that, okay. Now we have frequency curve, which is of 4 types: bell-shaped, J-shaped, U-shaped, mixed curve, okay. So apart from that, we have this one, bell-shaped, U-shaped, J-shaped and mixed curves. So this is the end of unit 1 of the chapter, and we have this unit 2 sampling. So